In the past 5 years, I've owned 8 of them. Hi, my name is Joe Achilles. I'm a chauffeur by trade. I'm also a YouTuber and I run my own clothing brand as well. Okay, so after about 10 years working in the fashion industry, I decided to set up my own chauffeuring company because I love being behind the wheel of cars and I love anything to do with cars. So I run a London-based, predominantly celebrity and model clientele chauffeuring business around London. I have some drivers that drive for me, but I also get out there myself. In my spare time, because I'm effectively self-employed, I have these massive chunks of spare time. And that's kind of where my YouTube channel stemmed from. When I first set up my chauffeuring business about 6 years ago, I did have these pockets of spare time, so I started filming my own personal cars. First car I think to really feature on the channel was my original Estoril Blue M135i, which was a 2013 model, so yeah, 5-6 years ago. And then it kind of built from there. I got a bit of a positive feedback on my early videos and then decided just to carry on doing it from there. Then I started modding my second M135i, which is the white one, with these guys, with Motech Performance. And in fact, I think Mike was the first external person to have on my channel, which was really cool. And it's been really successful and great sort of journey along the years. So yeah, now I spend a lot of time doing YouTube, probably more time than I should. I really need to focus a lot of my energy back into my chauffeuring business because that's what really pays the big bills. And most recently, I actually set up a clothing brand, a brand called controlandshift.com, plug, with my best mate Jonathan Sherlock. And the idea of that really, on my side anyway, was to give me some extra pocket money, hopefully down the track, to fund my YouTube channel. So t-shirts like I've got on at the moment, I Pick the Fuel, is just one of many t-shirts we produce. We do lots of other things, stickers and accessories. But yeah, that's quite a new venture for me. To be fair, John's running most of that because I just don't have the time, the energy, etc. to do that. So yeah, so it's all interesting, got lots going on. What's my biggest achievement? Well, I guess at the moment I'm quite proud of what I'm doing in terms of the YouTube stuff. People see the end product, people see the fun I have with the cars and the experiences that I get to do, but obviously there's a lot of work behind the scenes to get to that point, and there's a lot of work behind the scenes whilst being at that point as well. So yeah, shuffling that with all my work and stuff is a full-time job in its own. But I guess in the past, I raced mountain bikes for many years, and yeah, I used to win quite a few smaller races, I guess you'd call them. But I also competed in a few World Cups and stuff, so I got to a reasonable level when I was younger. And yeah, that was a bit of an achievement looking back on it. And I think just taking the big step to setting up my chauffeuring business back in the day, sort of 6 years ago, walking out of a stable full-time job that paid pretty well into something that I wasn't sure what was going to happen, because obviously running a chauffeuring business, you've got massive overheads, car payments and all the licensing, etc. And so yeah, I think anyone that really, a bit like Mike with Motech, anyone that walks away from something that, you know, or walking into something completely new, it's always a bit of a risk, and that's why not everyone does their own thing. You know, that's why people aren't willing to take that risk. But yeah, that's quite a big achievement for me. And yeah, I guess just getting out of bed every day is a bit of an achievement now. I'm a week away from turning 40, so yeah, I guess you could call me an old man. What car do I drive now? Well, let's just go over my recent history of cars. I'm a bit of a BMW man, to be fair. And actually in the past 5 years, I've had 8 new BMWs. They include my work cars as well. So currently I have an M2 Competition in manual and Hockenheim Silver, which I absolutely love. I've had that car about 10 months and done almost 10,000 miles in it. And yeah, I've been back and forth to Motech a few times, getting various mods done to it along the way. And yeah, really like it. I love that car. I think in stock form it's very good, but I've done some really interesting mods to it. And I think one that really stands out on the M2 Competition specifically is the Remus exhaust. I'm actually here today getting the mid-pipe resonator delete. Oh, why is that so hard to say? The mid-pipe resonator delete put into the exhaust. So that's going to further enhance some traditional organic exhaust sound. So I'm really excited about that. But yeah, I wouldn't have called myself much of a mod man maybe 3-4 years ago. But as I say, when I first met Mike, my second M135i, and we started modding that, I think I got the bug, and I'm not addicted to it. Like, I don't go too overboard, because I see some of the cars that come in here and they literally go for gold with what they get done on their car. But I do value some of the mods that I have done, and I really, yeah, when I jump back in a stock version of, say, the M2 Competition, I certainly notice the difference between mine and the stock car. So yeah, massive fan of the M2 Competition. And my work car, for those of you that care, is definitely not modded, but that is a BMW 2019 BMW 740 LD X-Drive. So it's the long wheelbase, powerful 3-litre diesel, fully loaded, really nice work car. Yeah. What's new? Well, aside from what's happening to my car at the moment, I'm getting the mid-pipe resonator delete and some really nice race bias EBC pads, RP1s fitted. So the M2 Competition is going to continue to develop, I guess you'd call it. But slowly. I haven't got anything major planned for that particular car. But obviously my YouTube side, I've actually currently, and I know this sounds really smug, and unfortunately the next week or so I'm not going to be able to make any use of them because I'm working my chauffeuring job. But at home at the moment, aside from my 7 Series, I've also got a beautiful Sonoma green Audi RS5 Sportback, and very recently dropped off to me by BMW UK, I've got the brand new X3M Competition, which is their latest M car. And most interestingly to me, is that even a word? It is now. It has the brand new S58 engine, which is going to be the new engine that we're going to find in next year's M3 and M4 cars. So it's quite an interesting car. Early impressions are it's extremely stiffly sprung, maybe too hard and too stiff for the UK, but it's a bit of a riot to drive. So yeah, keep an eye out on my channel for those videos that are coming through. Yeah, I'm just going to continue to progress with my YouTube channel, hopefully continue to grow it. Very hard these days with the algorithms, and yeah, just make sure the money keeps coming in as well via my chauffeuring stuff, so not lose too much sight of my actual job. watching, guys. Please remember to subscribe to Motech, of course, and all of their social media. And check me out on Joe Achilles, that's JoeAchilles. That's me on Instagram, that's me on Twitter, and that's me on YouTube. Also, if you have time, check out controlandshift.com. Check out our website there, see what we've got for sale, and help support my YouTube channel. Even if it's buying a sticker, it all helps. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you at the next one. I probably won't, but anyway, cheers.